What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Jamin Gaming, and we are here on Madden 22. Yes, I know I am 4 Maddens behind, but I don't really care. I'm not spending money on the newest Madden every year when they're But that being said, Super Bowl Sunday is tomorrow, so I figured I'd give you guys some football content, some Madden content. And I don't know, I might just do this one video. I don't know if I'm going to make it a series. As you can see, I'm already in week 6 in this franchise. I had this created, I don't know, a few years ago or whatever. As you can see, it's Odell Beckham Jr. But we got him at quarterback as a 31 overall. This is what's going on in the league. I guess we can go to stats and awards. We're not doing too bad with Odell. You can see 5th in passing, 4th in touchdowns, 1st in rating, and rushing like crazy. We still have Saquon Barkley on our team. Kenny Galladay, Darius Slayton, Sterling Shepard, Atkins at tight end. So I mean, pretty good. Pretty good weapons for OBJ at quarterback. We'll go to league stats for this. I'm meant to be on passing first. See, Thomas Brady's still in the league, my guy. Let's see. Dak Prescott, as you can see, he's got typical Dak Prescott numbers. Baker Mayfield's actually leading in touchdowns. And imagine that, Dak Prescott leading in interceptions. Go to rushing here. OBJ first. Probably first in average too, I'd imagine. Yep. And tied with Saquon for touchdowns. Pretty good. Pittman in receiving yards and receptions. Stephon Diggs still on the Bills. 5 touchdowns. Glad he's on my Patriots. He's perfect right now for the position that he's in. Just slot receiver. You know, he's not the superstar he once was, but can I see? I want to see like team. Where do I see team records on here? I don't even know. I just want to see team records. Like, is it that hard? That's how long it's been since I've played this Madden. I don't even know where to find that at. It's pretty cool they show this on the side, but schedule, stats, and awards. You'd think it'd be in stats and awards, but maybe not. Maybe it'll show in league schedule. I don't know. No. I guess you can see most everyone's record from the week schedule, so I guess that'll have to be good enough. I'll show you guys Odell's stats that we have on here. Obviously the 31 overall, or I mean ratings I should say. As you can see, throw power 68. I don't even know if I remember if I edited them at all or not. I might have edited them a little bit, but now they're saying he's a 33. I don't know if that's because of the system or whatever, but and we're going to be taking on the Los Angeles Rams, who just missed out on the Super Bowl. Shout out to Matt Stafford for winning the MVP this year, though. It's pretty cool. He deserves it. He had a great year. Even though I'm a Patriots fan, I'm not upset at all that Stafford won it over Drake May this year for MVP. I think stats-wise, Stafford definitely deserved it, I think, a little bit over Drake May. I've been a Patriots fan since like first grade, so grew up watching greatness of Tom Brady. It was awesome. Glad to see him back with Vrabel.
From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey.
I honestly thought they should have signed Vrabel last year instead of making Mayo their head coach. But Seahawks are a great team, great defense. Both teams have great defenses. Sam Darnold, he's great. I thought he was great even back at USC. Just landed on the Jets. Obviously, that's never too good for a quarterback to land there first in their career. Or really any time in their career, it seems like. Nobody can make things happen with the Jets at quarterback. And then went to the Panthers, and that system wasn't great either. And then the Vikings pick him up. And I don't know why they didn't re-sign him, because he did great with the Vikings. And instead they don't re-sign him, and they draft J.J. McCarthy, who I was never really impressed with in college. So I don't really know what they were thinking on that. Yeah. So then he goes to the Seahawks, and now he's been balling on the Seahawks for what, last year or two? So JSN obviously is a beast, but Christian Gonzalez should be able to at least contain him. Damn! Barkley's getting blown up. If you guys really like this this video up or view it or whatever and show some interest, maybe I'll keep going. But I know I have Paul George, Create a Legend going, plus the Molotov Smirnoff. So I already got a few sports things going on. Plus, obviously, we got the walkthroughs. Got to start up Grand Theft Auto 3. Continue on Red Dead Redemption 2. This weekend's a weird one because celebrate my dad's birthday today, and then obviously Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow. So might not start GTA 3 like I wanted to this weekend either. And like I said, I figured come out with a football video tonight for you guys since it's Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow. I also want to start NHL 24 via pro mode. I had one going with my defenseman, but I want to be a winger, left winger on my Detroit Red Wings. So we'll see whenever I get to that point, because I don't want to have too many things going on at once and then just get lost in, you know, so many different sports series. Is that Donald chasing me down? My gosh. There you go, Saquon. Thank goodness for OBJ's legs. I have it on pro, and then I have the sliders edited for injuries and fatigue, so players get fatigued less, injured less, that kind of thing. OBJ's going to take a hit there, but we'll hit up Sterling Shepard.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line. They'll set up to throw.
Right there. Oh, man.
Complete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again.
If I got time before the Super Bowl, look at that, Kenny Galladay. If I got time before the Super Bowl, maybe I'll do a live stream of this series. I have a few other franchises going on here on Madden 22, but I think this is the most fun one I got. I just think it's cool. OBJ at quarterback. It's a lot of fun.
He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right
to our boy Barkley here.
first down carry for Barkley. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Give it to him again.
Here's a give to Barkley.
There we go, Saquon.
And he will take it on.
Yeah, good job.
Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead.
First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think...
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3
Keep him
yards,
honest.
but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw.
Damn, safety read that route perfectly.
And he'll get it up near the 35.
Job, Saquon.
34 here.
I don't even know who the head coach of the Giants is in this game. We'll keep it a buck.
Used a lot his rookie year, 91 catches, which was a record for NFL rookies. That fell off to 52.
Come on, outrun him. Damn it.
And then, of course,
I don't even know who is that guy.
Chicago last year prevented him from reaching those heights.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left.
I hate when they do that. I don't know why Shepard moved. He should just stayed planted on his curl route there.
Look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a
There we
locker
go.
room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020,
Dink and dunk.
they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0.
He was out of
Then they
bounds.
survived
Why'd the
6 and went out in
clock
first
not
round.
stop there? That's
I think if
stupid.
you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time
Whatever.
frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Damn, 35-7. Jaguars giving it to the Dolphins.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
All right.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
There we go.
Open target here, Darius Slayton. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 39.
I wish I could put Shepard on a crosser here, but don't have that as an option.
He'll look to throw.
We'll just try it anyways. Oh, nice. Good job, Slayton.
Touchdown Giants.
Sometimes you just gotta have faith in your guys. Take a shot.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone.
They begin with a run by Barkley.
There we
And
go.
This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Oh.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Usually the reason I do that is I put the tight end on the streak there. Take the safety off on the right side so when they cross. But I thought he had a step there, so that's why I tried actually giving it to the tight end.
3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Little screen. Oh, come on.
And the Rams got
I was clicking R1, but they weren't allowing me to throw it. That's annoying. Alright. Maybe if the O-line actually blocked, you know. Typical Giants offensive line, never blocking.
But at his best year yet with the Los Angeles Rams.
And they're going to go ahead and score a touchdown. I guess they didn't want to go for 2 there.
On first down.
There goes Saquon.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Boo. New England's 4-1 in this series. Love to see it. Omaha.
They'll come up now on a
hurry up, Odell. Oh my gosh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. What a joke.
As we step aside here in this second quarter.
I fucking hate wasting timeouts for shit like that. Just because Odell doesn't want to fucking hurry up from the line and get in his spot.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
Yeah, Wagner almost got there.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
He's out of bounds, so the clock better not keep running.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta
like it did before for some reason.
Come together to make it work well. The offensive line,
nope, it did. I don't fucking understand how that works. It's stupid. I don't know if they changed that to where when you go out of bounds, the clock still doesn't stop unless it's under 2 minutes, or what? That's a fucking joke. Because I think some league changed that. It's the stupidest thing ever. Are you serious? The fuck was that, Galde? And they're not going for it. Fuck you guys. I love it when I don't get to decide if we're going for it or not when it's fucking 4th and 2. Like, really, Madden? What a joke. I get I'm just controlling Odell, but still. I should be able to get the fucking option there.
Because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right.
Let's go. I was about to say, possession catch it, please.
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. On play action, they'll throw, letting one go deep for the end zone.
Damn.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Let's go.
Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good.
I wasn't planning on throwing it to him at all, but he was wide open the whole time, so.
zone now. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Here we go. Let's go, Saquon.
Touchdown, Giants.
Haven't done much running with Odell in this game, but haven't really needed to too much. Throw on the run. 31 overall. Child, please.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm.
I want to start chewing some clock, to be honest.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take
I
that
do
kind
not
of
want a
run,
guard
right?
pulling
It was
against
kinda
this
scattered.
defensive line.
Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard
That's so.
line
Is that
after
such a
gain of
joke when they get
6.
injured? They just take a knee in this game. It's so weird. Like, what is that?
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Let's run away from Darnold there.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
Barkley,
He's
what?
gonna have the first down
What the
yardage
hell
as
is
he's
that?
at about the 30-yard
CPU
line.
running, man. Keep running straight. Why are you doing this? You know, east-west stuff. Just north-south.
Short yardage, trying to pick up first downs. That big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
They go play action here on first down. He's going to launch this thing way down.
Lucky didn't get picked off there.
And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Saquon Barkley, and he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Holding.
John Feliciano, the guard, the guilty party there.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. Going up top.
Wow, what a catch.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in.
Way to box him out, Atkins.
A big play that time through the air. 36 yards.
Well, okay, he says, yeah, I see you, OBJ, from a few years back, but tight ends can make one-handed catches too.
Are you saying tight ends are wide receivers as well? That's essentially what you're telling me.
I mean, the lines are becoming more and more blurred.
Look, they're extremely versatile, make all the same plays, and those gloves, they work pretty well too.
Calling a gain of
Shout out
4 on
Vernon
first,
Davis.
and that'll make it 2nd down.
That guy was a
If you're football
beast
guy,
receiving
that's
tight
a
end.
great run because everyone is in sync right
Athletic
there.
as a
Obviously, guy carrying the ball, but how about
wide
the people
receiver.
up front? Leverage, athleticism.
One of my favorite tight ends to watch.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Nice.
Here's Johnson with a reception.
Playing a lot of zone, so I can't do too much running, but
Takes this one down just shy of the
just
20.
roll out, hit our marks.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Keep bringing that clock down. Can at least make this a 2-possession game here.
On first down.
We got
Barkley.
Saquon.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Looks to me
Keep
like
him
maybe
going.
there's a little attrition
I try to
setting
get
in
him
with
a
this
100-yard
drive.
game
If
every
we see
game.
that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up.
We're at, what, 79 yards? An update of 4. Go.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
I don't want to
This is ball control football, sustained runs,
that.
taking their time and making it work.
Throw right side into the hands of Akins. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I know
Not bad
sometimes we
stats for Odell.
watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because He really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target. And that's how he'll
take to
shred
the fourth.
defense.
I don't really know if I want to run or pass here. I think I'm going to go pistol formation though.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Alright, formation. See, they only give me 25 seconds. Like, come on. Oh, we don't have pistol formation. That sucks. Alright, whatever. I don't want a halfback power O.
The Giants on third down.
Ooh, yeah,
They've
no.
converted 4 times out of 6.
Don't like
Not
that.
bad. This time it's 3rd and 3. Flush down.
We'll run her in. Let's go, EBJ.
For a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham.
Give him the signature whip.
Touchdown run. And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense?
I'll go ahead and get a field goal. So they're still down 2 possessions. Go ahead and run some more clock, obviously. Try to get Saquon his 100.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
8 more yards.
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Second down. Here's
There goes Saquon. There we go. There's a big run.
And brought down, but not before
I'll get him his 100.
45-yard line. 180 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
High snap.
Trying to keep them from
Saquon, why'd you go right there? You had a hole right to the left, but
they're up to the challenge.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
there we go.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating.
Honestly, I think Matt Stafford might be my favorite quarterback in the league right now.
Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover.
I've always respected him on the Lions. Tough quarterback. You know, him and Calvin, watching them on Thanksgiving was awesome every year. We root for the Lions on Thanksgiving every year because of those two. Or I do, at least, I should say. So glad to see Saquon finally get respect that he deserves from everybody else, too. Winning a Super Bowl, now the MVP. Great run right there from Saquon.
They're going to be moving to 6-0 as they extend that lead even further. Well, he was already over 100
Giants fans, you gotta love to see this. 6-0.
I've got to agree with you on that one. We're looking at a guy running with extreme confidence, running in harmony and sync with his blockers.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
See if the Rams will use their timeouts or not.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Barkley's about to get dang near 200.
They're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Ernest Jones there for the tackle.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they will take a knee here.
There we go. Probably not going to be first in the league in rushing after this game. Saquon might be, though. We'll go ahead and call that a day. (16-35). We'll definitely take that win.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Giants, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll have another home date next week as the Carolina Panthers come to town. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.
They actually had more first downs than us.
And our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt Stafford didn't do too bad. Their run game wasn't really there. Stafford running the ball that much? Man. Kupp had a pretty decent game. Love to see Allen Robinson get some touches. He was great with the Jaguars. Bobby Wagner, yeah, he was getting a bunch of tackles. Quiet game from Aaron Donald. That's a big reason why we won here. That's for sure. I was trying my best to run away from him as Odell and with Saquon, trying to get him the other way. That's 16 of 22, 2 TDs. Very efficient. Saquon, 174, 2 TDs. We had that one rushing with OBJ. Saquon leading in receptions. Atkins was doing great. Long ball. Nothing too crazy in the passing game. Kalu from Nebraska. Hey, shout out to you. I remember Kalu. He was pretty good with the Huskers. I'm from Nebraska, so obviously a Husker fan. Dory Jackson. Let's see. 8 sacks. Kayvon Thibodeau, there we go. Nice. Didn't need Graham come out. How many times did we punt? 2? Wandell Robinson, rookie. We don't even see him hit the field. Darren Waller. He was good with the Raiders, and then after that, nothing really. Alright. Let's see what the news is looking like after week 6. Oh, this is so different from what it used to be. Whatever. Well, that's going to do it for this one, guys. I guess here's some of the stats still. Oh, I guess Odell is still leading in rushing yards. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the Super Bowl tomorrow. Hope you guys all have some cool, good plans. Stay safe. Have fun watching the game. All that good stuff. Thanks for watching. I'm out. God bless.